Welcome to the last day of the continuation of our 22-day cruise to South America and Antarctica. We stopped in Buenos Aires, Argentina. So I was really excited to come to Buenos Aires because I've heard so much about it. I haven't really seen pictures, so I didn't know what to expect, like vision-wise, what to see. And I want to say this was probably the most disappointing city of the whole trip. We got dropped off in Buenos Aires in the cruise dock, and me and my mother, we normally just get off the cruise ship and we walk. So we did that. We walked, and I want to say, I'm not even trying to be mean when I say everyone looked homeless, like in the sense that everyone just walking around. We just had on normal biker shorts and a white t-shirt, yet because my white t-shirt had no stains on it, I stood out. We stood out. So beside that, we still kept walking. We're like, okay, let's see. We had a little map, and the closest destination was quite a walk. On our way to that, we see a police officer. So I speak Spanish, and he tells me in Spanish, hey, watch your phone. There's a lot of people that rob around here. So make sure your phone is in the front of you, have it close. And I'm like, okay. So I felt off about that. So after a while, me and my mother, we just give up and we go back to the cruise ship. I tell my friend who works at the cruise ship, I'm like, yeah, nah, this ain't the city for us. So actually what you're seeing right now is the Pink House, which is their equivalent to our version of the White House. So it's their, government building. It's pink, way bigger than our White House. Our White House is tiny if you've ever been. Anyway, back to the story. So this is actually day 2 that you're seeing in Buenos Aires, right before we left for the plane. We did a tour, and we went to the mall, actually, and took a taxi. So our friend recommended that. So she had not recommended us going to the mall in the certain part of Buenos Aires, and us getting this tour. It would not have been the trip it even was. But aside from that, when we did have, pay for something official in Buenos Aires, it turned out to be a better experience. Right here's a really beautiful church they took us to. Beautiful, with the gold detail inside. Oh my gosh. And they also briefly took us to a cemetery. I don't know, like I said, cemeteries are a big thing in Latin American countries. And the cemetery was huge. And there was a story here that I totally forgot, something about the girl and her dog, and her parents wrote her a letter, and that was the letter on the plaque right there that you can't really see. This was a big school for them. I believe it was a high school, not a college or university or anything, but it had a big soccer field, which is obviously big for Argentina. I got my dog's little soccer Argentinian jerseys, and they look so cute in them. I should have had a video of this in there, but anyway. So yeah, like I said, discovering more of Buenos Aires. This is their art district. Was very much better doing it through a tour and not just doing it the way we normally do, which is me and my mother walking around. So yes, I will maybe give Buenos Aires one more chance, but I also was just warned twice by locals that I may be robbed and to watch out. So that just made me very uneasy with walking through, and not doing a tour. So that's why we got a tour, because we just didn't feel safe walking by ourselves. So Buenos Aires, I don't know. I would maybe go back if I had to, but it has to be official. It can't be me just roaming through Buenos Aires by myself. So you guys, that's the end of our 22-day adventure. Thank you so much for following my adventures. Make sure you subscribe for more travel adventures